Do you guys read the game manuals? They come with games, or did you ever growing up?
Yeah, growing up, I would look at them all the time. Like, especially like right after I got the game, and then was on the ride home, and I wasn't near my console for like 2 days or whatever. I would just read the manual. Like something's gonna do something, like come out and like talk to me. The Legend of Dragoon, I would actually bring that to school, and then I'd draw pictures from it.
I just downloaded that today. I've never played it before.
The Legend of Dragoon is
I've never beat it. I only played the demo.
I've
But
never
Yeah,
beat it. So I get up to a certain point that my PS1 disc was scratched. So I never got past it. And to this day I can't get past it because there's so many games to play that I never go back to finish. Like I've been playing it in little chunks. Now that I can play it on like my Vita, but I haven't touched it in over a year now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm excited to try it.
I was the same way with the game manuals. I would, if it depending on how excited I was, I would open up the case, look in there. Ooh, okay. Just look through it, be all excited, look on the back several times.
Yeah.
And same way, if I was in trouble, I would look at the game manual. Like if I was grounded in the game, I'd be
Look at
looking
the back of the cover. God damn it! I just want to play.
Yeah.
Let me play.
So the reason that I ask is because I seen something that's in a game manual that I never knew before, and a bunch of people are like just finding out about it now. So, did you guys ever play the original Mario Brothers games?
I didn't
I'm
play
sure I
Nintendo
played
games.
them.
Mario Bros. I don't know why I said Mario
Yeah.
Brothers. The Mario Brothers.
Mario.
Definitely.
So when you would die in the games, you would go back to the start when you lose all your lives, right?
Mhm.
So apparently in the game manual, and I looked it up on Nintendo's like official site and read the game manual, you can hold start and press A and it puts you back
Yeah.
at where you were. I did not know that. So
Yeah.
my entire life I just kept rerunning the same worlds over and over and over.
That's
So
pissed me. I kind of pissed me off for real.
yeah.
I
never
knew
do
I
that.
know about that, but
Show it on the
I
screen.
don't play enough Mario to care.
I just wish I had the option. Like if I would have knew that was an option, that would have been great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I wasn't reading the manual.
There's a lot of stuff back in the day where like they have little like little workarounds. Like you can like I guess one of the Zelda games you can skip straight to the end of the game if you want to. Like, you say fuck it,
yeah.
skip it to the end of the game. Like just stuff like that is crazy. Like when I'm sitting there struggling, I'm stuck on one part, and then I'm just find out stuff like that. It's like that easy. It's like some bullshit.
Far Cry 3? No, I think it's Far Cry 4. One of them, you get off the helicopter and you can start exploring the island. And if you just turn around and get back in the helicopter, it rolls the credits. So you can beat the game in like 11 seconds. Like you literally just get off the helicopter, turn around, get on the helicopter, you leave the island, you win. It's so random.
I mean, I like that though.
Like it rolls the credits like you beat the fucking game because you got off the island.
I've never played Far Cry.
Oh, I love them.
I have them. I've never played them.
That's like
especially with Los Pollos, man.
Yeah, I have a Far Cry 3, 4, and I think 5. The ones I have.
Primal's the only one I don't like.
I think I have. I mean, there's a bunch on PS4 or PlayStation Plus. I think I have 4. I think I have 4 downstairs. It was given to me, but I've never played it.
I'd recommend all of them. Besides 1 and 2 are too old to play. At
so
this
what
point.
what makes Far Cry different from just a regular first-person shooter? Is there anything, or is it just a first-person shooter?
Well, you're like on an island and you're basically like exploring to get off the island is like the premise of it, but it's just like taking over strongholds and I don't know, just like exploring the island pretty much. I don't know. The story to them is usually pretty good though.
I'll have to give one a shot eventually when I finish.
I would do
games
4
that I have.
I know in I think it's 5 where you can there's DLC on there where you can play as the villains.
Yeah, there's one where there's Predator. I think it's Predator that's in it too. You can get Predator DLC, so he's like constantly hunting you throughout the game.
Oh, that'd be no. I played the Predator.
Oh, he's hunting you.
Yeah, he's hunting you.
I played the Predator game a while back. I played that game for maybe an hour, if that.
I didn't even know there was one.
There's one where Yeah, it's literally. I think there's like 3 predators, and the rest of y'all is everybody else is humans, and they just run around just fucking y'all up for 20 to 30
I
minutes.
never seen those movies either. Fun fact.
The first one's really, really good.
You ever
I
seen
think
Predator?
they kind of get
Nope.
worse as they go on. Like I'm not Damone. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you, but like you gotta watch this movie. Like I think the first one's good, and I think the second one's decent. Then
So
it kinda
okay, I've seen
great.
the newest one, The Prey or whatever. I have
I haven't seen
that.
that one. I heard that one was fire though. I haven't seen
Yeah,
that one.
that one was really good. But yeah, I haven't seen like Alien or Predator, either of those.
So I can
Alien's another one. That the first one's good, but the second one is the best one. The second one's because they're fighting in that one. They're fighting in Aliens, but the first one's kind of like okay, like they're kind of running around trying to hide and shit like that. But the second one, they're fighting back.
So 6, 5, 4, 3, and Primal are all free on PlayStation.
I would not do Primal. Primal's garbage.
But all the games, if you have PlayStation Plus, I assume if you have anyone that has the catalog, the game's catalog, you'll be able to play any of the Far Cry games. So if I was to play one, which one to start out with? Which one should I do? I'll download it and install.
But I gotta see the covers
There's
of them to know
also
which ones.
What for Far Cry?
New Dawn is also on there.
Well, they say you gotta play Far Cry. They say Far Cry 3
4
is like the really really
They
good
also
one.
have
Far Cry 3 is great, but I think Far Cry 4 had like the best story.
Far Cry 3.
Oh, no. Far Cry 5's fire too. I don't know. Far Cry like 3, 4,
We
and
keep
5 are
saying
all
Far
fire.
Cry, and it just doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
Sounds
I
like
know.
Far Quad.
Well, if you say anything too many times, it doesn't sound like a word.
Far Cry, and then you see.
There's
also
I always heard Far Cry 3 was really good. Then it kind of gets better with each one, but they say like I always heard those are the ones to play 3, 4, and 5.
So
That's the ones I have. I just haven't.
Should I
played them.
start with 3 Classic Edition? There's also Blood Dragon Classic Edition.
Nah, you could skip that. I would 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't. If you were gonna play any of them, honestly, any of those.
All right, so I'm gonna download 3.
Yeah, 3 was really good. I remember renting that shit from Redbox and being hooked to it. And then, so number 4 when that came out, this only time I've ever been screwed ordering something online. I was furious. I ordered the collector's edition from Amazon, and they sent me a little photograph of the collector's edition in the mail. And I opened it and I was furious because it was literally just a picture of the fucking collector's edition. And I spent like $200 on it, keep in mind. And I got a hold of Amazon and they were like, well, can you send it back to us? And I was like, do you want me to fax it to you, email it? Like I can do either of those if you want to get it faster. And they were like, no, you like have to physically mail back to us. Amazon making me physically mail back a picture was fucking insane. I got my money back, but like when it said package delivered and I walked out on my porch and just seen a UPS envelope, like the envelope, I was like, there's no statue in there. There's supposed to be a statue of an elephant with a man sitting on it. Nope.
What? So there's Stranger Things DLC.
Really? For
Far Cry 6.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Wait, which one? Okay, wait. Let me go back.
It said, well, hold on. It says Far Cry and Stranger Things shows that.
Okay. So I take that back then. I have I think it's 4 then. I have whichever one has the Hispanic guy on the front. He looks like he has a mohawk or something.
That's the guy from Breaking
6?
Bad?
No, I have that
Bad.
one too. So I have that one. I have the one with the guy in the purple suit that's kind of looking a little zesty. He's like,
that's 4.
Yeah, I got that one, and then I got the Hispanic guy, and it's the red tank top.
Red tank top.
Yeah, he's got like a red tank top and a mohawk. The guy, he's also from Breaking Bad. He was. Let me look it up. Far Cry 3. Yeah, Far Cry 3. This guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was in
have.
Breaking Bad too.
Yeah, he's also in there. Yeah, he's acting up. He was one of the henchmen.
Oh, okay.
So I have 3. I have 3, 4. So I have 3, 4, and 6. Then I don't have 5. That's why I don't have 5.
So Far Cry 6 Stranger Things crossover mission now available. It's a free crossover mission now available that takes you Into the dark heart of the Upside Down, whatever that is exactly means. But
So
Interesting.
so speaking of
you have to complete the game first, or no, you have to complete the. Hold on. DLC mission. Players need to have first completed the game's rather lengthy tutorial section. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. And I'm gonna play it.
Yeah,
I
that sounds
downloaded.
good. I didn't know that.
I downloaded all the games to my PlayStation. So
did y'all talk about because speaking of Stranger Things, made me think that Stranger Things was in Dawn was it Dawn Before Daylight? I think is what the game is called.
yeah,
Oh,
Dead Before
Dead by
Dawn.
Daylight.
Yeah,
Dead
Dead by
by
Daylight.
Daylight.
I have that game. I can't think
Fuck
of
that
the
game.
name. But
I
you
really
hear
like
about
that
Nicolas
game.
Cage being in there? That game's fun. So you hear about Nicolas Cage being in there?
No.
Yeah, he's in there. He's gonna be it's gonna be I think it's around Halloween time, like winter time. He's gonna be DLC.
Nice. I like their DLCs. I like being able to play as villains. I like being able to play as fucking. You could be Ghostface. Ghostface
Yeah,
is a bad
Ghostface.
guy.
Yeah, I got because
Um,
Freddy Krueger's my favorite one, so
and
I got
then
Freddy Krueger.
you could have Evil Dead people in there, and then like
That's
Ash.
that.
Ketchum?
No, I asked the
Ash
guy
from
with this
Evil Dead.
chainsaw hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
he's
fuck's Ash
badass.
Ketchum doing in there?
Yeah, but the DLC is fire for that because you got Leatherface, you have Freddy, you have the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, you have Freddy. I think Michael Myers is in there too.
Is it the Friday the 13th game just got taken offline, or it's about to get taken offline?
I need to play it again then because that game was fun. I'm gonna play it one more time.
It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
I was so
but
mad
then
that the
Dead
newest
by
Dragon
Daylight was a
Ball,
lot better.
the newest
What?
Dragon Ball game is like Dead by Daylight, and I was furious about that.
What do you mean?
Was it really?
Yeah, the newest Dragon Ball Z game that came out was like a version of Dead by Daylight.
But what does that
Why?
mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that mean?
So
like that
everybody
style game.
is running away from a Saiyan or something, or
No, it's not even Saiyans. Like it's fucking dumb as shit. That game instantly died when it came out.
So I'm like, how do you like?
I-
Because when you say that, like, I'm trying to figure like, what do you mean by that? Like, it's just like that. Like, do you put people on hooks like that, or like, what does that mean?
So
it's probably just that style of game.
Yeah, it's that style of game where you have to like find basically like
hide
one
and
person's
seek.
hiding. Yeah.
So you're fighting Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball the Breakers. But yeah, it's literally went on sale to like $20 the week it came out because it was so bad.
I'm surprised we haven't
I've
gotten
never heard
like a version of it where it's like cops and robbers.
for Dead by Daylight.
No, like in general, like a game style like that. Like it's a cops and robbers game. Like there's a cop trying to chase down all the robbers, some shit. You're the
There are
robbers. You
games-
gotta...
I mean, there are games like this. That's low key how the Jason was. Friday the 13th was like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That style of game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like a
It
cop
just-
and robbers.
they just really didn't update it like that.
So it is a main bad guy, it looks like. So it's Cell, I seen Frieza, Boo. But then
Wait,
you're
Go
just
to that
random.
picture. Go to that picture. It's like the second to last picture up top. The one right next to it is just left.
So,
Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you
with
doing?
Cell flying around.
What was it called?
Dragon Ball the Breakers.
I've never even heard of this.
I'd never heard of that. So that's wild. To
Ooh,
be
but
a
they've got
Super
some cool
Saiyan and
characters
hiding.
on there.
Yeah, but
all right.
it's just garbage.
Welcome to Geek in the Sheets. Now that we're 14 minutes in, welcome to Geek in the Sheets, the podcast where we indulge our nerdy passions, explore the latest in pop culture, and laugh until our sides hurt. I'm your host, Hi-Fi Mike, and I'm joined by Joe and Kenny.
Hi.
Bad Guy and Samoan Joseph. So we've been talking here for a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the show. We're gonna go over a lot of stuff that's happened the last 2 weeks, including Xbox or Microsoft and Nintendo both doing basically, direct stuff. There's a lot, but there's also a lot I didn't. I'll be honest, I was very underwhelmed. I'll just spoiler now.
Yeah, neither were great.
But first we're gonna get started as we do every week with Geek of the Week. So this is where everybody here tells us and the audience what we've been doing that's been nerdy this week, what we've been getting into. Bad Guy, you can go first.
Okay. So So I know mine's gonna be the same one every time because they keep dropping Mortal Kombat news. So I'm gonna be geeked every time. So yeah, that's the one I've been on. So I guess that's what I've been geeking over because I've been like a crackhead looking for this information every time because Ed Boon never tells us anything straight up. Like he always gives us clues. He talks in cryptic messages on Twitter, and we have to try to figure out what the fuck he's talking about. It's annoying, but it gets you excited. And that's what I'm doing right now. So just between that and a lot of these games, dying out, like he said, with the with Friday the 13th, I got to play that again. Like I said, and we got a couple of the games just like they're stopping it so they can increase or not increase, but move on. And then Mortal Kombat's going to be dying out here soon. Mortal Kombat 11, the online's going to be dying out here soon. I'm going to be salty. So yeah.
Joe.
Final Fantasies. Never played them before. Now I'm hooked. Can't stop. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and it's fire. Absolute fire.
I've been watching. I've been back rewatching Fringe, the show Fringe. It's on Max.
What is that?
So it's basically the best way I can explain it is it's similar to the X-Files, but it has but it has kid who plays Charlie Conway Charlie Conway from Mighty Ducks. He's in it, and him and I forgot her name, but a female FBI agent solve weird mysteries, and basically it all leads up to a big thing in the end. I'm terrible at synopsizing. I assumed everybody's seen Fringe.
I've never seen it.
All right, I'll do better at synopsizing it.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
All right, so FBI agent is forced to work with an institutionalized scientist and his son in order to rationalize a brewing storm of unexplained phenomena. That is a lot of big fucking words.
Phenomena.
Yeah, so that sums it up pretty well. So she's working with basically a crazy scientist and his son to explain a bunch of weird shit that's been happening. But it also has so it's Joshua Jackson, John Noble, Anna Torv, Jessica Nicole, Lance Reddick was in it. That's where I learned about Lance Reddick. Was Fringe.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Yes, you do. He just passed away.
The one from John Wick?
Yeah. John Wick, he did the new Resident Evil TV show. He was in Lost for a little bit.
If you ever watched Resident Evil, like the TV show, I apologize.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
gonna watch
he died?
it. Yeah, he died just recently.
Yeah. Like
I'm
maybe
watch
maybe like a month ago. Like it wasn't even that long ago. Like maybe like a month.
Oh, he
ago.
was
Shit,
also
he's on Fringe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, he's on Fringe. He's on a lot of good shows though.
Yeah, and I am gonna watch that Resident Evil show.
Don't.
I'm going to watch it.
Bad.
I've decided I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see why it's so bad.
It's so bad.
I can't say it's bad because I haven't watched it yet.
It's so bad. Like, that's all I can say. It's just
Jade.
bad.
Who the fuck is Jade Wesker? What is happening in the show?
Listen,
they tried to make new people. What?
Listen, it's bad.
They didn't even try. Look, I like Lance Reddick, but him being Albert Wesker makes absolutely no sense at all.
Exactly. Imagine coming in like that. You're like, oh, he's Wesker, and then it just gets worse. it gets worse.
I'm gonna watch it, and I will come back. Oh man, you know what?
It's bad. It's bad. By the time I got to episode 3, like I got physically ill watching that show.
We're gonna at some point we're gonna review the first episode.
No, I'm not rewatching.
Yep.
No,
we're doing it. We're gonna rewatch the first episode. We're gonna review it. We're gonna go scene by scene.
Yuck.
It's trash. It's awful.
I gotta see what it's about.
Why are you torturing us?
Let me watch. All right, I'm gonna watch it first, and then I'll make a decision if I want to sit through it again.
Bad.
All right.
My dad somehow he watched the whole season. He was like, once I start a show, I can't stop it. I was like, why? You should have stopped.
That's.
And he said He said I should have stopped. Like I told you.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see how far I get. Let's see how far I get.
You could definitely do better things with your time to watch the first episode of
I can do it while I'm doing the dishes, or cooking.
I'd have more fun doing this. I hate doing this.
I don't have any anime news. We actually haven't had very much anime news on the show yet. There's really not much as far as I know. It doesn't come across my feed, so I think that's why.
I'll give you the link. There's a link. I'll give you get that news.
So Secret Invasion came out yesterday.
Came out yesterday.
Yesterday. So we record this on Thursday. It came out on Wednesday the 21st. I haven't watched it yet, but I do know about the intro.
I watched it. It was pretty good.
So
Abby's gonna kill me when she hears that I watched it without her.
Marvel is. They have this weird thing about Marvel where the first two episodes are kind of bland, then it picks up third episode out of nowhere. That's at least in my experience for these shows, and I feel like that already with this one because I think this first episode was kind of boring, but then it picks up out of nowhere. So I will say that it does pick up, but it's a lot of dialogue that you got to sit through.
I get it, but there's too many. Too many Marvel everything.
I really think
there's too much.
I said this in my in the bad guy chat. I said pretty much when it comes, they need to dial it down, and instead of giving us like pretty much quality over quantity.
That's what they said they're going.
I'd rather them not give us 3-4 movies a year and give us one really good one because we've gone through like the past 4 or 5 Marvel projects have been ass.
I have a feeling we're not going to get. I have a feeling we're not going to get less movies. We're going to get less TV shows.
No, we're going to get more. They just keep pumping them out.
Yeah, I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get more TV shows.
They're saving money with these intros now.
I was cool with the intro. I think they're doing this thing where I think they're going to try to produce more TV shows because they want you to have the Disney Plus for a reason to have that still.
Mm-hmm. I have it. Do you want to know why I have it? Do you want to know why I have Disney Plus?
Verizon.
Still? Nope.
That was me for
Boy Meets World. That's the only reason I keep it is Boy Meets World.
I mean, I watch I'll watch it because of Star Wars and Marvel. That's the main.
It's too much. I can't watch any of it now, so I don't watch it. I can't keep up, so I don't watch any.
And kids, they love Disney movies, but yeah,
my kid uses it a lot, but
yeah. But other than that, that's the only why I use it is for Star Wars and Marvel. And Star Wars, I've been slacking on Star Wars. I am behind on Star Wars, but Marvel, they just got to step it up.
So the last thing I watched was the first half of the season of Mandalorian. That's about where I'm at.
Everybody's caught up on Mandalorian. I still got to finish the first season. I've never finished.
I need to catch up on The Boys, but that's something
you got to watch. That first season was crazy.
So the thing with this intro is they used AI to create it. And that's trash.
I didn't know
it's
that.
one thing for people at home to use AI for dumb shit. But when Disney starts using it, you should be scared because that's not the only thing they're going to try to use it for. They're just testing the waters. You're muted.
Saying it wasn't even great either.
No, it didn't look good. I don't understand why they would do it. Somebody tried to rationalize it, saying it was intentional. I think it was intentional
for the eyes to be like.
Yeah.
The eyes are bad.
I didn't notice it. I was
at
the same time.
As a graphic artist, I don't condone it. I don't think they should be doing that. They should also pay the writers. Pay your fucking writers so they can get back to work. God damn it.
Yeah, because we still don't even know what's going on with Blade. Like
Everything's pushed
Mahershala Ali's
back.
been cussing them out like every time. Like he keeps cussing them out. Like, no, write some better shit.
They need to pay. They need Who does he look like? He looks like
Not Samuel L. Jackson.
No, he looks like which rapper is that? Is it
Rapper? I don't know any rappers with a green face.
No, it's the eyeballs, the eyes sticking out.
You talking about Biz Marquee?
Yes.
That's
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he looked like. He looked like a creature. He looked like the Green Goblin. But, remember when Green Goblin's face got like the helmet got fucked up, and he was like, Peter. It's me.
So
Peter.
that's pretty trash of Disney to do. Yeah. So I haven't watched it yet, but so there was a Stan Lee documentary. I know there's a lot of controversy. Kirby's family came forward and saying that Stan Lee's a piece of shit, basically.
Wow.
In all intents and purposes, it was very long, and it just basically said that Stan Lee's a liar and he's a piece of shit.
I mean, we kind of knew that, but
it's because Stan Lee, apparently the documentary really puts a good light on their relationship and Kirby. I can't think of his first name. But Jack Kirby, yes. But the family's still not happy about it because I guess Stanley takes more credit than he should in it, or I haven't watched it, so I assume that it's him or the estate.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it today. It was good. Like, I mean, it's nice seeing there's so many Stanley documentaries, just to throw that out there. And they're all different, which is like kind of hard, especially with like him passing away now and them like telling the story. But the one thing I did not like about the documentary was the art that they used. I did not care for, because it's like clay figures almost looking like it. I don't know. You'd have to see it, but there's like most of the movie is not showing Stan Lee or Iron Man or whatever he was doing. It was just like these clay figures that were basically standing still, and they were just talking about Stan Lee. I don't know. It was weird. Like it couldn't capture my attention to just stare at the TV.
Got the claymation going, like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, but it's not moving is the thing. Like it'd be different if it was like, you know, like when they're talking about like him at the office and it's like the claymation moving around or whatever, but it was literally just like a standstill of it. So I just didn't, and it was so much of it happening, so I didn't really care for it. But I mean, the information was great. It does give you a lot of information that you wouldn't know unless you like. I mean, if you know Stanley, you know a lot of the stuff. But I mean, it's good information that they gave out.
So I'm gonna move on to this next part. Very upsetting that the Flash bombed in the box office. Joe, you saw the Flash, right?
Multiple times. Fire.
Well, I'm gonna see it Saturday.
I'm gonna see it Tuesday.
I literally, if I didn't live so far away, I'd be there every single night. I'm not even kidding.
I'm gonna go see it, and that's the thing is, if people were confused by the movie, but at the same time, that means they went to go see it. I guess a lot of people were upset still because of Ezra.
It's Miller. People not liking Ezra Miller,
and that's really a shame because I'm not going to see Ezra Miller. I'm going to see Michael Keaton.
So y'all like me, you know, don't judge the what is it? Don't judge it because the don't pretty much appreciate the art and not the artist.
Yeah, I don't get if he's a piece of shit person, whatever. I mean, the movie's fire, so
yeah, that's an I am. You know that. You know, I've always been like that. All my goats are trash. But
yeah, they. Ezra Miller's a they.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Ezra Miller's a they.
Okay.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
and see
So
what all the hype's about.
there's
I'm
two
gonna see it.
cameos. One of them's fire. Mike had me message him about it, and
Yeah. Oh, I
googled it.
I spoiled the post credit scene for myself
Oh,
because
yeah,
I just wanted to
I'm gonna
know.
wait.
That's not the other one. If you're talking about the end credit scene, that's not the other cameo I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, don't say anything too much.
I'm not going to say
it,
it, but like that is not.
Yeah, I'm
post
gonna
credit scene.
The post credit scene is not what I'm talking about.
After, okay.
Yeah, don't say nothing else. Don't even say nothing else.
Yeah, there's no one during the movie.
That's fine. I'm not worried about being. It's weird because I was like, I don't want to be spoiled. Then I thought about it. I'm like, I already know Batman's in it. I'm not there. I'm not gonna be spoiled. I don't give a shit. It's Zod comes back. I get it. We saw that in the trailer.
I will say that like the comedy's on point with it. The action's really good in it. Like just the story, everything is really good in it.
I'm still really excited to see it. I'm still gonna get on Blu-ray to add to my Batman collection.
I almost cried too. I'll throw that out there.
If it has Batman, I'm buying. That's just how it works. I'm still really excited to see it. So it's upsetting that it bombed because now that it bombed, you get all these new reports out. Oh, if it would have been good, we would have got this, and that.
Yep.
Which I'll be honest with you, I don't believe any of it.
Here's the thing about that though, because there's been plenty of movies that bombed, and then when you get a second look at it, it's like, oh, this movie was good. What was so wrong about it? Sometimes it can just be ahead of its time. Sometimes it can be anything. So like that's why I don't judge it on that. I'm gonna see it for myself, and I'm gonna be like, okay, bet this movie's either really good.
I honestly think it's because of Ezra Miller and people did not want to go see it because
right. And I also think that that there's still hate towards DC in general by Marvel fans that claim to be superhero fans.
Oh, it's still,
I feel like a lot of people don't. Yeah, people don't trust DC movies either because like the fucking Batman vs Superman was horrible, ass, and like we had to suffer through that, and then Justice League, ass.
I've got to buy Justice League,
black and white
Snyder
Justice
cut.
League.
I won't watch it. I don't care about it black and white.
In 4 hours long, and then I just watched Shazam 2, not even all the way through. I had to turn that shit off halfway through. That shit's ass. And
Flash 2, fire.
I gotta see that. And then what's the one? The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah,
the Suicide Squad. The newest Suicide Squad.
Black Adam wasn't great either.
But if we didn't have the Suicide Squad, we wouldn't have the Peacemaker show, and I fuck with that show. So I'll take it.
So you don't like the newest Suicide Squad movie?
I don't like Suicide Squad or the Suicide Squad.
You're wrong. You're wrong. The newest one was fucking fire.
I didn't like that. And then the actual Peacemaker TV show, that's my shit. I'll be hitting that dance.
I love I love both.
Shortcut to your dreams. That's
yeah.
my shit.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I like the DC movies. So the Snyder cut would have been better if he didn't change the aspect ratio. Like if he would have just kept it as widescreen, it would have been great because then I'd actually want to watch it. But the fact that I have to watch it on a fucking square on my big ass TV, it's unsettling and it's annoying, and I'd really like to use the whole thing.
It
would have been fantastic. It would have been perfect.
I will say this though.
It's also fucking 4 hours long.
It's 4 hours long. But the Justice League, the black and white version, it's damn near crime how we got like 30 seconds of Cyborg in Justice League.
Right.
And then in the black and white version, the story was all about him.
Well,
so
not even you could do the Snyder cut without the black and white. You know that, right?
No, I'm not mad at being black and white. I fuck with Zack Snyder movies, but I didn't like this one though. But it was just like it just pissed me off. Whereas like they had this whole thing about him, like literally it was like damn near the story was about him. He was is a key element in the black and white version. But then the other version they showed him for like 2 seconds. Same with who else?
But you keep saying the black and white version.
Well, okay, but I mean Snyder cut. Snyder cut.
Because it's more than just the black and white Snyder cut. There's the Snyder cut and there's the black and white. I don't watch it in black and white. I'll never watch it in black and white. I watch the regular Snyder cut. It's the exact same thing, just in color.
Well, hey, listen, I'm just saying. Well, the Snyder cut, the Snyder
There
cut
you go.
version is like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, but it's so much better now. Like it's really
It
not.
would be better if it was a better aspect ratio because I'm a snob.
Well, it's not. I'm saying it's not just
It-
that. Like it still
Right,
sucks. You can see it stretched out, and it's still gonna suck.
No, the Snyder cut would be great if it wasn't 4 hours. You could have cut that into 2 movies, I guess, right? You could have done something else, but there's no reason it should have been 4 hours.
I think a lot of movies should not be that long.
Well, that's the thing
that's just my opinion. I don't think these movies should be
And it-
4 hours, and you can't get
2
your
and a
point
half
across.
max.
Crazy.
As
Yeah,
it was
I
coming
think 2.5
out,
yeah.
that's the thing.
2
as
should
it
be
was
the usual. Hour and
coming
a half
out-
for like a comedy.
all
Yeah,
these
I agree with
movies, all these superhero movies kept getting longer and longer and longer. And
I fucking
longer.
hate it.
And it didn't need it. Like I think Avengers Endgame, that was like 3 hours long, and that shit.
It's too
It was a good
long.
hour and a half. They could have took off. Like,
Too long. It's too
Yeah.
long.
they need to figure that out.
So we're gonna go into into movie reviews since you already started with the Flash, Spiderverse. You watched Spiderverse, Transformers,
Yeah,
and the
You've
Black.
seen it too, Kenny, right?
I didn't see the
Spider-Verse.
Transformers or the Blackening, but I did see the.
You guys want to talk about Spider? I haven't watched Spider-Verse, and I won't watch it until it's on.
I'm gonna get.
Blu-ray.
I'll give my hot take first on Spider-Verse. I didn't like it.
Mm.
So I know a lot of people loved it. I didn't like it.
I know it's a part 1, right?
Yep, which also pissed me
Yeah.
off because I fucking hate that I like sat through that movie and did not feel like I was satisfied at the end because there was nothing like it worked up towards stuff and there was just no ending to the movie. I feel
But
like
Joe, it's the greatest superhero movie of
no.
all time.
Here's
Joe.
the thing about that, though. Here's the thing about that. Like, what I have a problem with, in my opinion. So I mean, y'all can come at me, do whatever you want to do, but in that movie, like I said, I think the movie was good. I don't think it was. People are like, "This is the greatest multiverse movie ever." Like my brother's been saying that, and I'm like, no, I don't think it is. I think it's up there for one of the best Spider-Man movies, but I don't think it's one of the best Marvel movies ever. But I think the movie is good. But with it being a part 1, and there's gonna be a whole part 2 coming out. Honestly, the movie could have been 15 minutes longer, and they could have resolved everything. In my opinion, that's just me.
right.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying.
they could have resolved everything in the next 15 minutes, but they're going to
For
stretch
how
it
much
out.
shit happened,
So
they could have ended it in that movie.
They could have,
The
yeah. Because
only-
like when it happened, I was like, oh, like I mean, I was like, they could have just like they could have had a fight scene. They could have been.
I've never left a movie so pissed off
So
before. Just saying.
So the only
I've seen the
way-
whole outfit.
the only way I feel like I could justify a part 2 is if he goes into the multiverse and then he comes out and it's live action. And then we get a live action sequence.
And
of
he's
him.
actually Tobey Maguire.
No. I was to say it's gonna be what's his name? Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
Go ahead and watch the movie. But that's all.
Yeah,
so,
next review, please.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming that something happens in it.
Next review.
There's some stuff in there, but but yeah, that's it. Like I said, I think like I'm not pissed off like Joe is about it. I'm like y'all could have ended it. Like I understand. Like I said, I don't like movies being 3 hours long. I think this movie was 2 hours and about 15 minutes. So
Make
I
it
think they
2.5
could.
hours.
Yeah. So they.
It's a fucking
personally
money
feel like
grab. It's a
It
fucking money
really
grab.
is. It really is. And I think they did a great job with the animation. I know, Mike, you're a snob when it
am
comes
an
to
animation
the
snob.
looks. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is I like the way it looks. I know a lot of people praise it for that comic book way that they animate them on the 2s, but
No, I'm saying like I'm saying like the way they move along the story, in my opinion, is damn near beautiful how they do it, because literally they literally capture the feelings with the backgrounds, with everything. So it's like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool how they do that. So that's cool. But at the same time, like I said, they could have, and it just pissed me off. They could have ended the movie. They could legit end the movie and it would have been fine. Give it 15 more minutes, could have ended it.
I think that's why I'm so mad about it, though. Like, I say that it's not that great of a movie, but I think it's because the ending pissed me off so fucking bad.
so when that second one comes out, you'll be able to rate it better.
Maybe.
I think,
Unless
yeah,
they decide to make it a part 3 and this entire second movie is
This is supposed to be a trilogy, I think. I think that was the.
oh, I
thing.
hope not. I thought it was gonna be just the 2. That's gonna piss me off.
Well,
No,
no,
no, no,
including
no,
the
no,
first
no.
one.
Trilogy, including the first
Oh,
one.
you're right. You're okay. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that was even a thing.
Into the Spider Verse.
I really did. I got mad. I was like, damn it.
I think the last one's Beyond the Spider Verse. That's what I read.
I don't know what the last one
I saw something that said it was Beyond the Spider Verse.
I think it is called Beyond the Spider-Verse. But yeah, I just think when it comes to movies where you just have an ending, like was like a part 2, I guess. I like how they did
straight.
I like how they did it with Infinity War, where Thanos won, and it's like, damn, what are they gonna
There
do
was a
now? He just
resolution.
dipped. Yeah, there
was
was
an
resolution.
ending.
He dipped, and it was like, damn, what the fuck are we gonna do now? This one was kind of like we're watching a TV show, and the end of the
shit
TV show,
ended.
it's like, nah, like that's not how. Nah,
It reminded me exactly of Fast and Furious 10. And I'm pissed at those movies. It's same within a fucking month that I had to deal with that twice.
Yeah, that's trash. You also saw the Transformers.
Best Transformers movie. So good.
ooh,
Beast
So
Wars.
so hyped about Beast Wars. It just everything in it is fucking fire. I really like the actor in it. The one that's like the main guy in it now. Everything about it was really good. I might be a hot take, but it's definitely my best Transformers movie.
See,
Go ahead.
Kaon told me that was the worst one. That's the funny thing. He told me it was the
Oh,
worst.
no,
so
God,
you're telling
no.
me
I've
that's the
seen
best
worse
one.
ones.
I think
There was one where they were in. They were a night. Like we've gone over this, right? Like that's dumb. There's no way it's worse than that. And
Yeah,
I can't even-
there's been some bad Transformers. Mark Wahlberg.
I didn't
We
even,
have a
Optimus Prime.
Transformer.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't even put myself through that.
He was
I saw
under the
first-
barn and he came out. He's like, I'm right here. And just busts out of the barn. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I didn't even watch that one. I watched the first 2, and the first one was good. The second one, I was like, this is stupid. And
First
then the
one
third
was
one,
really good.
yeah, the first one was really good. The second one was like, this is
Beast Wars
silly.
better than it. I'm just saying it.
The
I'm a
black,
huge Transformers person.
the blackening. You saw the blackening?
Funny as fuck. That is a solid comedy to see in theaters. I will say that. It's rare to see a comedy in theaters that is like actually worth talking about nowadays. Like it's not like Superbad and Zombieland, stuff like that we used to have, but like Blackening is really funny. And
I haven't seen a good comedy in years. Like in theaters.
That's what
I
I'm
haven't seen
saying.
one in
it's
years
hard.
in
Like
theaters.
you'll go see a comedy, but it's not that great.
I think the last 2 that I saw that were really, really good were Girls Trip and Tag. I think those are the last 2 I saw that were like really good. The rest of them were like,
I did have
movie.
to ask Damone because for the people that are not watching the video version of this, I'm not black, so I didn't get some of the references in the movie. So the ending of the movie I didn't understand until I talked to Damone after the movie.
I don't even know if it's. I'll have to watch it, but
It is. No, trust me, it is. Is Damone made a very solid point about it, and I'm 99% positive I've heard Kenny bitch about it.
you're gonna have to tell me what it is afterwards.
you hear me bitch about it? Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, I want to know. You're gonna have to tell me afterwards.
It's probably
Um,
from a hood movie, and it probably pissed me off.
No, it's not. It's a real life thing. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, I think I got an idea.
So we're gonna move on because we still got a lot of show and not a lot of time. So the Xbox showcase and the Nintendo Direct both happened within the last 2 weeks. We watched the trailers. I guess I'll go game by game. We all watched them. Let's start with Avowed. This was a first person role playing open world fighting game, not fighting game, but like an adventure game, kind of like Skyrim. But
It looks like someone played Oblivion and was like, "Hey, this looks really good. We should make our own version with the same graphics."
really, 'Cause I thought it
that's
looked
what it
worse
reminded
than
me of.
Oblivion.
It looked like an old school PC game. That's what I was like.
It
Okay,
Yeah,
it looked like an
looked-
old school game.
Heroes of Might and Magic.
Like if I was like, oh shit, like okay, I remember this game back, and this shit used to be. Like, that shit
It
looked
looked
yeah,
like
when
it.
crazy.
When I seen it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Oblivion remastered." That's what I thought it was when I was watching the Xbox showcase, and then they said Avowed, and I was like, "What the fuck? They knocked it off."
It looked like it was trying to be a knockoff of the next game we're going to talk about, and that's Fable. the new Fable, and this is
Yep.
the only reason I'm going to buy an Xbox. I'm going to buy an Xbox, and this is why.
Fire. So hyped that there's a new Fable game coming out, and I hope I can fuck all the ladies in the town again. You gotta have as many kids as you can in Fable.
I love Fable. I don't do that my first
Better
run.
play
I
them.
usually do it my second run.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to have too many kids your first round.
No. So Forza Motorsport. I don't give a shit about this game.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I don't care about.
I love racing games, but
Unless it's Burnout.
I don't.
It's the only racing game I care about.
I don't like Motorsport. I like Forza Horizon. Motorsport's like the more realistic version of the racing games. I'll play it, but I'm not super hyped for it.
Bethesda is coming out with Starfield, which is probably the big game that they put out there.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
And
Yeah. Okay, I remember what that was. Yeah, that looked clean. I probably never play it because
Graphics look great.
Story games.
Well, that's like, is it an online game? I don't even know if I noticed if it was an online game or not.
I don't think so. I would assume that it's not. I mean, I feel like they were toting that it was made by single player game studios.
It is not multiplayer. It is single player. Okay,
that's good because they fucked up with Fallout 76. They learned their lesson. So, yeah, Starfield is like in case anybody doesn't know, we just talked about what it isn't. It looks like it's like a Fallout game, but in space.
Mass Effect, Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars Outlaws.
This is what I wanted to bring up. I'm going to say it right now. Open world. The very first open world Star Wars game is what they claimed it to be.
Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2.
Almost all Star Wars games are open world.
There's also that.
They said that, and I was like, the dude that worked on the Lego Star Wars game tweeted at him and said, "What about Lego Star Wars?"
Oh man, they don't know what they're doing. It didn't
grab you.
It didn't grab me.
didn't
But that's the
grab me
thing
either.
is Star Wars games now just don't grab me because they're
No,
You
not
don't,
the-
you don't like the other ones because it has Ian from Shameless.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
there's
gonna
that.
say
There's
those,
that.
those games
Those
are
are
fire.
Yeah, those
They're
are amazing.
I'm still waiting for my code for the company that did Knights of the Old Republic 2 remaster for the Switch. They're giving out refunds in the form of another code, and I never got mine.
I thought you
They
were
said
just
they were
saying
working
you're
on
waiting on a code for Knights of the Republic 2. I say, hey, look,
No,
you
no,
go
no,
ahead and get that up. You go ahead and get that up.
I got 1 and 2. I got it on the Xbox, and I have it on my Switch.
It wasn't until you said remastered on the Switch. I was like, okay. But 4, I was like, get
Which
that
I'm
one
gonna
up.
look to see if they sent that to me.
I think I was in like the 6th grade when that shit was out. And I was like, look.
So Payday 3, which we've all played Payday 2.
Pumped for that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a new one of that.
You know, I don't have an Xbox, so I played the Payday. I played the Payday. I played Payday 2 a couple times, not too many times. Played a couple times. So
Hey, I got my Force Unleashed code. I'm gonna go get this.
oh yeah, get that shit. But yeah, like
It's
so
fun to
I'm
play with friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've only played it by myself. I've never played with friends, so I can't.
Yeah, see, fuck that. Like, I tried playing Payday 2 by myself, and it sucks. You play with friends, it's great. Like, you kind of need the communication in that type of game.
The only reason I got that game is because they had the Scarface skin, and I said,
I didn't even see that. I always use this weird ass mask where it was like 4 heads around.
Yeah, I think it was the Scarface skin and I think it was John Wick. I think
Yeah, they definitely got John Wick in it.
Yeah, those are the two. That's the reason why I got the game. You can sell me on the game if it's a good skin in it. Like that one, like Fortnite. Like I'm not even a fan of Fortnite, but I still play that shit.
I could be
I'm not playing
Goku.
Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. That's hey, it's me, Goku. You get me every time with that shit.
My nephew, I was at my sister's wedding. My nephew, he has a PS5, and I was like, "So what are you playing these days?" He's had it for a while now.
Warzone.
It's like, "Oh, I'm still just playing Fortnite." You went from PS4 to PS5 to play Fortnite, really? So I'm gonna get him Resident Evil. I'm gonna get him Resident Evil 4.
I hate when people upgrade their systems to play the same game.
Play the same exact games. I mean, there's a couple of games like I'll go back and play. Like I'll still play like my Mortal Kombat 11. I'll still play like Apex because I fucking love Apex Legends. And I think that's really it. And I'll play Tekken. But usually I play
Right, but
whatever.
you didn't specifically buy it to play.
No.
Fortnite.
That's wow to play the same shit and not even. And the thing is, the graphics don't even look better when you play
No.
Fortnite. Like
Well,
like
a lot
there's people out there still playing GTA 5.
Yeah,
Hell
that shit came out PS3.
I love GTA 5.
I know, but
I play it on my PS5. It's a PS5 version. It looks fantastic.
I heard you had to pay. You had to pay for it again.
I mean, I bought it physical because it was on sale I got it for $20.
Okay,
GTA
yeah, I remember at one
RP
point they were paying it for $60. I was like, I'm not paying for this game again.
No, I got it for 20, and originally I was just gonna play my PS4 version on it, but I'm like, no, I can play the PS5 version on it because it's $20. That's when I had money.
The only game I pay for every time it comes out is Crazy Taxi. That's the only game I pay for.
Oh my god, I haven't
game.
heard Crazy Taxi in forever.
I got that game on every system. I love that game. That's the one when I go back and play like that. I mean, San Andreas is another one I keep paying for, but I've never beaten. Because I try to go back and beat it, but I've never beaten it. Because every time I play it, I get stuck on that one level where he's like, "All you gotta do is follow the train, CJ." It pisses me off, and I turn it and I play something else.
I have it for my Switch, and I have it on the Vita, but I haven't finished. I haven't gotten past like the beginning. I could never do it.
For GTA?
Mm-hmm.
5 or San Andreas?
San Andreas, that was the one you could like work out and shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is there's a lot of mechanics.
My guy was always buff as hell.
Yep.
I was always buff.
I was always at the gym.
Yep.
the gym at the beach.
Yeah, and I'll be beating the boxer up every time.
All right, so I got a free Force Unleashed for them not giving me the DLC they were supposed to for Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Force Unleashed is like 4 Star Wars games ago, isn't it?
Probably. I've never played it.
That's the Force Unleashed is the one.
They really gave you a game for a code for a $5 game.
Yeah, that was how the refund thing worked.
How much did you pay for the DLC?
It was with the game. It was all in one price.
Okay.
I bought the bundle.
Okay.
And I got it on sale. So I just got a free.
I thought you paid full price for a DLC, and they're like, "Hey,
no.
here's a coupon for it."
No. I paid for the bundle. It was already, the DLC was supposed to come with the game. When you bought the game, it was rolled into it.
That makes more sense.
I thought it was that one. It's the one with Star Killer.
Yeah. So I've never played it.
It's good. It is good. Never beat it. You know me. I don't beat these story games like that. But
I love starting them.
I do. I'll start it up. I was like, this
tutorial is my favorite part of the game.
Yep, I'm Damone when it comes to that. I'll start it up, but I ain't gonna finish it.
He'd watch a compilation of it.
I think the Telltale games are the only ones I've ever beaten.
Oh, so good
all the way through.
One of the only things that I don't think I've
beaten. I came close. Walking Dead almost got me every season.
Yep.
And I'm like, don't you do it? Don't you do it?
The
fourth season, I almost ugly cried. I was like,
no, the first one with Lee, oh man,
it was me every season. It was me every season. First
Jedi Outcast Jedi Outcast is on sale for $5. In case you want Jedi Outcast.
Nah, I'm good on that one.
And Jedi.
I was thinking about Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Ooh, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD remaster. That's on sale for $20 on Switch right now. Go get it.
Yep,
oh, fucking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Already got that game.
16. Yeah, but I don't have it for my Switch.
Oh, okay. I was like, already got that game.
right. I got it for other consoles.
We played it. As a matter of fact, we played it together.
Are you telling me I could play it on the go?
You could just take a skateboard with you.
No.
Remember what's the ones we played back in the day with the toys? Like,
Tac. Oh, bro, I got you.
I might end up getting this
right here.
Oh yeah, that's wild. See, I never had I just had the actual board. I had the one board and that's it. He got the whole skate park.
This came with Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
That's clean for real.
The remaster. Someone got me like this fucking this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I don't know if you follow skateboarding a lot at all, but there's a company called Braille Skateboarding. So there's a company called Braille, and they do a bunch of videos on YouTube. They're very interesting because they make skateboards out. They'll have people send them skateboards made out of whatever. So they'll have like an all plastic skateboard or all glass skateboard or a skateboard made out of a guitar, like just random ass shit. And they have these grab bags at like Walmart and Target and stuff where you can buy mystery packs, and it has a skateboard in it. It's from the Braille company, and they're tech decks, but they're random ass fucking things in there. So they'll have like, this one I have is so annoying to play, like used as a tech deck because how big the fucking tires and trucks are. I don't know if you can see how like it's fucking huge compared to the skateboard.
I can see it.
It's so annoying to use that.
We gotta get to these Mario games.
Yeah. So let's do this, even though we're trying to put it off as long as possible.
Do these Marios.
There's Assassin's Creed. You could play that on VR if you've got a VR.
Jumping off the counters.
Series X available, S all available in black. Is that the good one or the bad one?
That's the cheaper Xbox,
right?
Trash
And you
one.
don't tell people you don't want people to buy that one.
Don't want people to buy it, but it's available in black if you want to be cheap.
Right, but I can still play all the new games now.
Yeah, just not as good as a new gen console.
Right, but it's super cheap.
Right, but you're not getting new gen console.
Right. But it's still the same games and they still play right. Right?
They don't play to their full potential, correct?
Like visually?
Yes.
But everything else is fine.
Performance and visually is less.
Will I notice performance?
Yes.
How?
He sound like my dad. That's how my dad sound when he tries to get a new game.
I don't know. So here's my thing. If you want to upgrade to a new console, do you have an Xbox One right now?
Yeah.
So do you want to upgrade to another Xbox One?
Yeah, he's saying basically you're paying for the same system again.
Right, but they play the games.
Okay, do you have a computer in front of you?
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Okay, but my phone, you could play the new games on that.
Yeah, that's pretty shit too.
Okay, so I mean, if you really want to pay $300 to have the same exact console,
right, but that's $200 cheaper.
And
at that point, I'm just gonna get Steam Deck.
That's all I'm saying. Like like if PS5 came, it'd be like if PS5 released a PS5 Black, and you're like, I gotta buy it.
Well, that's the thing about PS5. You don't have to because you just put your own things on it because you just pop it right off.
Yeah, but you could do it for $500. You could just get the actual Black.
Right, but why would I do that when I could just pop off?
Why would you buy the same fucking Xbox, Mike?
Because it plays the new games, Joe.
Man's upgrading from the Pixel 4 to the Pixel 4.5.
So the next we've got Nintendo Direct stuff. We'll go through this. 2-part DLC, Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Looks like Pokemon. I still can't get through a new Pokemon game because I'm not a child. Detective Pikachu. This is absolute garbage. It's Detective Pikachu Returns, but it's not the same Detective Pikachu or anything. Like none of it's the same.
I just happened to stop being a human, and now I'm Pikachu again.
It's me, Pikachu.
And you're not Ryan Reynolds anymore. Super Mario RPG, I could give a shit less. Game starring Princess Peach, they didn't give us much other than that. Really I don't care. Super Mario Wonder.
Is that the one where you can play as Princess Peach when you go to save Princess Peach?
Yeah.
But you also turn into an elephant. That's the funniest shit ever. Like I was watching Nintendo Direct live, and they it ended. It popped up the Nintendo screen, and then it comes back. He hops up on the brick, and then fucking he turns into an elephant. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who asked for that?
Yippee! Remake Star Ocean, which looks really fucking cool.
I'm 100% fine on that. I'm not touching that.
I
I don't like that. You know what that reminded me of when I seen that? It looks like the Dragon Ball Z games that were on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, for someone, Mike, the game's graphics look nasty. That I don't know.
The only game
He's like,
graphic
I
that
can't
looks
deal with the
nasty-
Spiderverse.
I like
animation, but-
I never said I couldn't deal with it. I have to get used to it. I don't like that they animate on the twos. But with Star Ocean, everything around it was 3D except for the characters, which had that 2D pixel art, and I thoroughly liked the integration of both of those.
Ew.
But if you're gonna play an RPG, go play Legend of Dragoon, which you can get on your PS5.
I'm downloading it right now.
You can.
I'm gonna get that.
I already owned it, so like it was free to me anyways. But apparently, it was also on the Classics collection now.
So wait, I got a question though for the classic collection. I had to pay for that. I had to pay for that. Like
For the classic collections, you got to be. I believe you got to be on the highest tier.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like
And then-
100.
Which is expensive.
So that's what I'm
120
saying.
a year.
I know you talk about it. Yeah, but I saw that's the thing I'm thinking of as expensive.
It's
But,
worth
okay,
it.
okay. So I'm gonna get it, right? I'm gonna get it. So when I get it and I get this Legend of Dragoon game, and let's say I can't afford to pay for this shit anymore, do I still keep the game or do I have to keep having that service?
No,
You
have
gotta
to
have
cut-
the subscription.
You got to have that
Okay.
part of that tier of the subscription.
Okay, I figured I was trying to see
If you want,
It's
I'll
60
let-
for essential, 100 for the extra, which gives you like the PS5, PS4 games, and then 120 for everything.
which is what I got a year ago. Now I'm just gonna keep that going.
Is it so it's 120 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also monthly
really isn't bad,
and
but-
no, it's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
That breaks down to what?
$10
$10
$10 a month.
a month.
But again, yeah, I got mine on sale. All right, so if you like our old school RPGs, play Legend of Dragoon. It's a fantastic game.
That's what I want to. I want to go beat that because I've only played the demo and I really like that game.
It's so great. Final Fantasy 16 demo, which Joe played, and I think the full game comes out today, right?
Yep. Came out today. I played the demo, never ever playing a Final Fantasy game before, and now I'm fucking hooked on Final Fantasy and want to play every single game.
They're
The demo
good.
is super good.
7 on. That's where I'm at. I know people like earlier games, but
I'm not trying to go
goes
back.
down to my graphics snobs. I can't do it.
Like 7, I tried playing the 7 remaster and I did not like it. 7 remake is great.
Yes, I can understand people not getting the 7 remaster. 8, on the other hand, 8 is a huge difference. I love 8. 8's my favorite Final Fantasy. All right, so Walking Dead. Oh, I guess I skipped the whole part here.
Yeah, you skipped a lot.
I skipped a lot. I somehow went down way longer. Luigi's Mansion we didn't talk about. Trash.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Madden 24 we talked about last week, didn't we?
No, this is the beta. So
I couldn't find that code. Joe, I was looking for it. Couldn't find it.
So I talked to someone and had them write something for me for the podcast because he's been playing the beta a shitload. So he said the pros, I'm just going to rapid fire through this. Pros, you get return of mini games. There's a new trade system. So you get 3 years worth of picks instead of just 3 slots to fill. Better blocking. Commissioner tools are expanded. Staff trees are expanded for better for hiring coordinators. And then 5th year option for contracts. So those are the pros. He said that the cons was a restructure contract. There's no option on how to restructure. The scoreboard placement, which I've noticed from watching people, is really bad. And it gets hidden when you're in no huddle. The scoreboard with the time goes away when you're in no huddle, which makes it dumb. Contracts are the same. Relocation, they expanded the cities, but there's no like customizing teams. Mike's huge now.
Yeah, right.
And then the Mahomes side throw. Dumb as fuck.
That makes me not want to get the game at all. When I saw that as like the selling point, showing him dive and throw it, I said, listen.
That pissed me off.
that doesn't happen that much to the point where it's like, oh, I need to keep like
Yeah, it's
gonna
not
be
a
like-
stiff arm.
I can see, yeah, I can see that being some cheesy shit used online. And I'm the type of person that plays online, so I can see people doing that shit online and doing some woozy ass shit.
It's gonna be
piss
so
me off.
yeah.
I'm gonna quit.
Oh, so wait, that's actually a thing that wasn't just a
Yes,
video.
no, that's actual
no, you
mechanic in the
died.
game.
because
Just
because last year or this current year, they did a no look pass with Mahomes, and that shit throws me off every fucking time he does that shit. So now I got to deal with not only that, because I know they're gonna keep that in the game because they don't believe in taking shit out. So they're gonna put that in there and also have give him a diving throw. That's just gonna piss me off.
they definitely believe in taking some stuff out. Do you not remember the QB view?
Okay,
Fuck
that
that.
was awful. That was awful. No, because
it was.
They have a better version of it now, though.
Because the thing is, because I'm so loyal to my team that I was playing with the Broncos back in that time. I think we had Brian Greasy. Was it
And
Brian
it was
Greasy?
probably like tying
It was like this. I had to flick the right stick like every time just to throw to somebody. That shit was awful. Meanwhile, Peyton Manning's his entire screen, and he's just like, oh, throws to where he needs to go. And meanwhile, I'm screwed. I'm getting my ass whooped every game because I got to fucking before I can throw it, I got to make sure I'm looking at him first, and it's awful.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So they definitely do take things out.
I'm saying like when it comes to a creature like that, it take like 5 years for it because they had it for a while.
It may have been the same game. May have also been the same game where not only it was that, but it was there was a button you would just press. I think it was like R3, and it would undo the last play. It would rewind, and you do it again.
Yeah, I remember.
No, that shit pissed me. That was in the older. I remember that because I was playing somebody and they kept rewinding it every time they did a bad play because they had unlimited rewinds, I guess, because they locked it. And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "I was about to win. What the fuck was that?"
Right.
And he just kept doing that, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done playing this shit. This is stupid."
Yeah, there was I don't know if it was ever online or anything, but I remember at least in single player it was on there.
It was exhibition because we were playing exhibition with each other, and yeah, and I said, "Bro, this is stupid."
Feature review.
So let's see what else we got. Half off Xbox controllers
with Verizon.
Just
a heads up. $30 for a controller.
Spiderman controller looked good. That was PlayStation.
So good.
I want to get that so bad.
I've been waiting for PS5 controller. It looks cool, and they've been pretty dumb up until the Spider-Man one.
I like the because my boy TK, he got a red one. It's like it almost looks pink for real. He might have a pink one. He might have like a hot pink one, but his look nice.
E3 was canceled.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, E3 for 24 and 25 got canceled today.
I swear,
because everyone's doing their own.
Yeah, everybody.
E3 directs. That sucks. E3 was great. Direct.
So, yeah, I know. I'm pissed.
And then
I've always wanted to go to one, but now it's like you have to pick between one of them, and it was like the whole weekend thing.
Right,
the whole
E3
weekend of watching E3.
Right. That's dumb that they get to do their own, but I guess with the internet that changed everything, right? Game Pass increasing price from $10.99 to $16.99, or it's up. That's the new price.
No, $10.99 is the new price for the basic Game Pass. $16.99 for Game Pass Ultimate,
which you need Game Pass Ultimate. Like if you're gonna get Game Pass, you're gonna get Game Pass.
Game Pass Ultimate, you get cloud gaming. You get to play it on your PC and Xbox and phone, and then you get Xbox Live with it.
Right, that's the thing. You want Xbox Live. I like it for my Xbox One, and if the only reason I have my Xbox One is so I can play Fable games because those are on Xbox Live or whatever it is, Game Pass. It's a Pokemon Mobile, or not even just mobile, but Pokemon Live. I think TCG Live. So here's the thing. That just came out. It replaced the old Pokemon TCG Online, which ran perfectly fine, by the way.
Yep.
I loved it. I tried to install this new one on my computer. My computer was like, "Hey, is this a virus?" And it wouldn't install it. It even gave me a warning. It was like, "Hey, this file type could install viruses because of the file type it is." It's like, all right, well, I know what it is. I'm gonna let it go. And then it was like, no, we can't do it. And I was like, well, fuck. So I'm not playing this game, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to download it on my phone, and then I seen all the Google reviews, and it was like 1.5 stars, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I just want to do it to see if all my cards are still there. Do you know how much fucking
Yeah.
time I put into putting in fucking codes
Oh, you don't have
for
to tell
my
me.
cards?
So you don't have to tell me.
I was putting in. I was getting like 100 packs a week. It was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Putting in so much. I put in so many. So I don't know if the new ones are there or not, or my old ones are there or not. If they're not, I'm be pissed.
If I had to guess, with it being Nintendo, they're gone.
I don't even know. Is it Nintendo that's in charge of it?
They own Pokemon.
Yeah, they own the. But
They
are
make
in
money
charge of
from
the
Pokemon.
TCG?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it at
no,
Wizards?
yeah, I guess. Oh, if it's Wizards, it definitely costs more.
No, then why would they make the game so shitty? Because Magic is great. No, it's Nintendo Creatures Game Freak. So
Yeah, that makes. I don't.
No, it's the Pokemon Company.
Game Freak.
Game Freak.
Are you ready?
It's owned by the. They got the publishing rights from Wizards to Pokemon Company. So they were. That's why I thought of it. So they originally, the one time they were owned by Wizards, at least for the distribution. All right, Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings. I've been playing online. I played a little bit. I've been trying to win so I can buy more packs, and I haven't won. So
They got some cool cards. I opened up a bunch of packs, and the cards, the art and stuff is cool.
So I got one pack regular and the one pack alchemy because I didn't know what alchemy was, so I decided to get a pack of it. But it's just a different gameplay. It's alchemy is the game. It's just regular standard play with digital. It has digital cards, like you can have physical and digital cards. As far as what they make for it, so there's some cards you'll get on there that they don't make paper cards for.
Yeah, which is what you want.
Which is kind of cool. But I didn't understand the craft feature. I didn't get that. I didn't understand what that was. So I pressed it a couple times, but I don't get it. So I don't know what crafting does to a card.
You can make cards.
All right. I mean, I was trying to do it with my one ring card because I just, you know, that's pretty cool that I got that though. Avatar live action character reveal, that was nice. I like the way that they look. You don't like it? I thought they looked way closer than the fucking other one.
It looked like I'm glad that I seen it because now I know I don't need to watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that is worrying about it though. The original creators were on when it started. You know, they were on board when they first got it, but then halfway through they left, and that worries me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be garbage.
That worries me because there was creative differences. So yeah, little worried. Did you watch Walking Dead, Joe?
Yes, I've seen both episodes that are out now. Well, the one AMC Plus, both episodes are out now. So if you just watched on TV, there's only one. This is what I messaged you earlier and saying that you're going to be hyped what I got to say on the show. So Walking Dead made me realize that I wasted my time by not watching more Boy Meets World today. I hate that I'm so invested in Walking Dead that I cannot stop watching it. And they just won't stop putting out more content. And I'm like, oh, maybe this will be good because it's got Negan and Maggie. Guess what? It's fucking garbage because it's still Walking Dead. But I can't stop watching it because I'm so invested. But I wish I would have spent the whole fucking day watching Boy Meets World instead.
Hell yeah. That's what I wish every day was like. I could just spend it watching Boy Meets World.
I'm hooked on it. Hooked on Boy Meets World.
How far are you?
Just about into season 3.
All right, cool. So you're getting through. You just got through Thrilla and Phila, right? I assume.
I watched the one episode that got me pretty good was when the girl. It was like the girl from, I don't know. She had a weird accent, and she had Eric hooked. He had like a pager for her.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, I know her name too, and because she says it. and now I can't remember it. Have you've seen the one where they had the radio show yet?
I've not seen the radio show.
Yeah,
No,
so you're really not that far deep into season 2.
I'm pretty far. Isn't there only like 20 episodes?
22.
Yeah, I'm pretty far into it then.
Because I thought that happened pretty early on in season 2. Was it Desiree Hollinger Beaumont? That's her name.
Yeah, and her accent was
Desiree Hollinger Beaumont.
That ghetto ass name.
She is. Yeah, she's. I think that might be one of the last. No, you do see what's his name, Jason, a little bit after that. But
I'm on episode 14, so I'm almost at the end.
Let's see, season 2, Boy Meets World. Let's see. Let's see. So season 2, Boy Meets World, Back to School. Let's see, Thrilla and Phila, you will be getting to soon. On the air. The episode is called On the Air. I thought that was
21,
earlier.
21 episode 21's Thrilla and Phila.
Yeah, so that one's closer to the. I love Thrilla and Phila. That's one of my favorite episodes.
On the air is 17, so I'll
On
probably
the
get
Air
to that
17.
tonight.
Okay, yeah, that's a good episode. Now, you'll notice some stuff. We'll talk about it, and then because there's a lot that happens by the end of the season. So when you get to the end of the season, let me know.
All right, I'll message you tomorrow.
Got it, man. We should do a Boy Meets World podcast.
So you can tweet at us.
No, there's now that Pod Meets World is out. I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, that's it. I don't have a game prepared because this episode ran long.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No. So we're gonna go and do plugs. Bad guy.
You can catch me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. You can catch the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube's. You can catch the football podcast, Unbiased, is going to be coming back here soon. And we're going to be doing another draft for fantasy football. So that's going to be probably how we kick it off. But I don't know. We got to talk to TK about that, see what he has planned for that. And then last but not least, check out Hood Movie Review only on YouTube. The rest of them I plan on putting on like all the podcast, whatever, I can't think of the name of it right now. Whatever you listen to your podcast on.
Pandora.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. So
they're gonna be on Pornhub.
So you could do video now. We do all of our shows are video. You could do it right on Spotify. Now you could also do audio with ones that don't take audio, and it would automatically do that. But it's great. It's easy. Spotify for podcasts. It used to be Anchor. It's easy to upload stuff like that, and that's the reason I stay with them. We stay with them. Plus, it's free.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, check. Yeah,
Joe.
Geek in the Sheets, Not a Real Court. Those are things that I do. And I was just on a movie review for Blank Man, and it was fire. So I highly recommend watching.
I still haven't been on one. I'm gonna have to get on one soon.
Blank Man's such a good movie. I was literally hyped for this for like a fucking 6 months. I've been sitting here like.
Send me your list of upcoming movies you're doing, and I'll see if I want to be on it.
Well, just if you want to do one, we can. I mean, it's not like we have to do it in a specific order. You just as long as it isn't like, hey, I want to do House Party 2. Like,
right, but I can't think of anything. I'll say if you have anything that you're already doing in mind, just send me.
Okay, yeah,
I'll look at what you got. Programming note real quick. We're going to be going weekly with the show. We'll be doing your, our regular show, news and stuff like that. But once a month we will be doing a review podcast. We'll be doing a review episode of something that we watch and we choose, and we're gonna get a list of that stuff ready, and we're gonna go from there. But you'll see us again next week. You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike, where I tweet at Boy Meets World Fever. While they're still on, they've only got a handful of episodes left, and then I won't be tweeting at anybody.
Deleting the account.
Oh, I thought about it.
Just delete Twitter when there's no more.
I've had Twitter since like 2009, maybe. I don't want to delete it, but I don't use it. You'll look at my Twitter, and you can easily scroll down my thing and get to the beginning quick. Uh, but yeah, you can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. Rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If we're on Apple, did Damone do his job? I have to go look.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Geek in the Sheets. See ya.
It's not a real court.
I was gonna say that's book it. See ya. Bye.
Fuck
I
that theme
definitely-
song.
I definitely.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching another episode of Not a Real Court. If you ever want to watch us live, you can catch us Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook page. If not, you can catch the video when it drops on Thursday on YouTube, or you can find us on any platforms where you listen to your podcasts.